They could refuse any of it. And so once you realize that about your kid, it's the time to recognize that they will start making their own decisions. And now you need them to do it because they respect you, because they trust you, because they have confidence you're looking out on their behalf. The more you try to puppet that and force it around when you actually don't hold any control anymore, like the more you're going to lose that. And it's going to become very rough.
Well, and I think that the other perspective of that, and I recognize that this is coming from, I'm not a dad, but from what I've seen, and I mean, I've seen you guys raise your kids, and I've been involved in a lot of different situations where I've seen parents doing their thing, right? But like by the time they're at that level where they recognize, well, I'm just going to make this decision, right? And like they can threaten all they want. No, they're not going to do anything. As in like the kid is saying, they're thinking that about the parent, but like you've already spent 10 years instilling in them that you are trustworthy and that like or not exactly right. The exact opposite, right? Like you have instilled that in them through the years that they didn't know that they could say no, and then that was how it went, right? But like so that by the time they're that age, if you say, hey, you should do this thing, they recognize, I bet they have my best interest in mind. I can trust this person because they've kept their promises, kind of thing. I've always felt respected because there was a level of autonomy that I had as a kid. Like I'm a 5-year-old and I want to go crazy and eat all the ice cream in the world, but mom and dad came in and went like, hey, I recognize that what you want is a sweet treat because that's exciting.